welcome back to my channel. I decided to finally do the studio apartment tour that nobody asked for. I actually wanted to do this video in costume, and if you haven't already guessed who I'm supposed to be dressed as, I'm supposed to be Will Ferrell in Eurovision. Just kidding, I'm supposed to be Sabrina Spellman in The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. I was wearing a wig that I bought, a platinum grayish looking wig, but I looked fucking ridiculous, so I took it off. And I decided that my braids that were already under the wig look a lot better than the wig. I don't know what it is, maybe I don't look ridiculous, but I surely felt ridiculous. I'm just not used to wearing a wig, and I also feel like I don't know enough about wig wearing enough to like be able to pull it off yet. But hit me up, comment down below if you know anything about wigs, if you can help me in any way. So because I tried looking like Sabrina Spellman, I ended up looking like Mrs. Claus. So I thought maybe I should just leave it. I love Sabrina. I think they did something very dark with this comic book to episodic series adaptation. It's very dark, but I do like it. I do like what they've done with the overall the story, but I really like the cast, and I love the wardrobe pieces that they get to wear on a day-to-day filming basis. So I actually got this dress from Killstar, which is like a co-brand to Dolls Kill, I believe. I got this dress months back. I think in February is when I purchased this dress, and I really liked it, and they kind of have this facetious way of letting you know that their wardrobe pieces are inspired by, if not to replicate, the pieces that you can see in Sabrina. I believe the black dress was sold out, and I ended up getting the red one because I loved the collar piece. I think it goes really well with my moon necklace, and I love the sleeves. It's so cute, so magical. Alright, so I want to show you my studio apartment. Enjoy! Wait. I meant to tell you. Let's get right into it. This is probably one of my favorite areas in my whole apartment. It's just like the way that the sunlight hits the mirror and these little frames that I have here. I don't know, it feels cozy. I like it. So for our wedding in November, Victor and I planted some tulip bulbs, and tulips need very cold temperatures in the beginning in order to be able to bloom, but it's very hot here, and obviously that hasn't happened. So I have it inside, I want to save it, and hopefully one day it will thrive and bloom and be beautiful just like you. Right next to it I have this book called The Return of the Alaskan. It's a first edition book that Victor found for me. Here I have my Gretsch Jim Dandy acoustic guitar that Victor gifted me one Christmas. So I do have a lot of wide brim hats, and what you see on the wall is not all of them. I was also just watching Warrior Nun in between takes, multitasking and enjoying myself, but I recommend this show. But anyway, I got my mid-century modern console from Amazon, and I can put the link below if you guys are interested. I got this super cute mid-century modern mustard yellow Loveseat from Wayfair, and I will link that as well. I really love the pompous look, and I ordered this from Amazon with the containers purchased from Target. As you're coming in, if you turn to the left, I have my clothing rack, which my husband built for me, and I'm very grateful for it because I've used it for so many years now, and not once has it failed me. As you can see, I have a lot of clothes. I have some more in the closet, but here I keep the ones that I think look really pretty, and I aspire to dress fashionably every day, but that's not always the case. Here I have what I like to call my workspace. It's a small desk for obvious reasons. We don't have a lot of space to work with, but also I try to keep this area away from my resting space, which is either the living room or my bedroom area. I have my tripod set up here, but I kind of just move it around every now and then, but this is like the only area that gets natural sunlight. You may have seen this area before in my strawberry cheesecake flavored coffee video. I apologize for not actually reviewing the coffee, but it was delicious if you couldn't tell. I also got this sort of baker's rack slash kitchen shelf thing from Amazon, and I tried to match it with the mid-century modern TV console, so I'll link it down below if you guys are interested. As you can see, I'm pretty big on coffee, so I have my syrups and chai tea in this area. Here I have the mug rack that my husband built for me and my array of quirky mugs. So this fridge is like a little bit shorter than I am, and it doesn't fit a lot of food, but it works out in this kind of space. Here we have the kitchen area. Not a very big space, but I'm so glad that it came with its own oven, and there's definitely enough space to still make full course meals instead of just microwaving everything and shoving everything into like a little mini fridge. I used to work at this thrift store in Kyle, and this is where I got this beautiful wooden old-fashioned crescent moon. As for this sign, my husband got it for me at Target, and I fell in love with it because it overall just goes really well with my mid-century modern look that I was going for. I didn't want to get a piece of furniture for my bed. I thought that the low-to-the-ground look was perfectly okay with me, and I really didn't want to have too many pieces of furniture, but overall I think that it ended up tying in pretty well, especially with the quilt that I managed to snag from Target as well. So my friend Marisol gifted me this cute little vintage looking vanity mirror that I think really ties into the whole old-fashioned look. It's a mixture between Victorian era / mid-century modern look that I didn't know I was going for, but that's what it usually ends up being. Here I have my acoustic guitar case, which is normally in the closet, but it wouldn't fit anymore because of all the stuff I have. I remember getting this piece at a garage sale with my mom and I haven't gotten rid of it. Pretty much my entire collection of aesthetic-y looking things is really just a collection of things that people close to me have either gifted me or things that I have purchased while having a fun experience with the people that I love. I bought all of these vintage art pieces from this store called Bowerbird in San Marcos, Texas, and it's a kind of store where you find everything and anything vintage. If you are ever passing through San Marcos, make sure you stop by Bowerbird. I also have my sweaters, long sleeve shirts that we are not using for majority of activities except for work because it's always freezing cold. And now for the bathroom, one of my favorite areas in this whole apartment because... Ooh. Just kidding, it's not that special. Here I have one of my fake plants, which is probably one of the only ways that they'll end up surviving in this kind of environment. Here I have a collection of stones that I collected over time. Yeah, of course, that's what that means. Sorry. Here I have a pot of gold, toilet paper. And here is my shower. I really like this tile and style of the shower, although I would really like to have an actual bathtub one day. Something that I really wanted to show you that I was like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever, is my sink. That is pretty much it. It's a very small space. If you liked this studio apartment tour, make sure to hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, share, subscribe. All of that stuff is actually really important. I mean, YouTubers don't just say it because it's like a thing to say. It's a thing to say for a reason. It's one of those things where, like, to the person who isn't doing YouTube or, you know, making videos or trying to establish themselves on social media, they don't really understand the logistics, the analytics that go into everything, but the engagement is really important, and I really appreciate everyone who has like taken the time to hit the like button, to share my videos, to even click on my videos and like watch and listen to me. You don't know how much of a difference that makes, especially because I'd like to keep my channel going. Again, thank you so much. Here at my channel in Medias Res, you don't really know what to expect sometimes because I do like a mixture between lifestyle, acting, film, fashion, coffee type channel thing, but one thing we know for sure is that you never know what to expect because we always start in the middle of things.